And the day I'm there with my father and the hours come down, I'm supposed to take a taxi to come up in Bukal. And him look for me and him say, nah man, you mad go down, it's too late, stay. It's too late, man, stay. Better you stay and go in the morning. Remember now, I'm a father, don't. So, from my father, I say, build me, I go build, don't. And, then, you know, once and once pass through and them leave and thing and, you know, the hours now, like, you know, I got one room and a one bed. So in the hours, I go to bed. I go lay down upon the bed. My father never go to bed, never ready to go to bed yet. And the next thing I wake up to in the hours is with my father. I penetrate me. I wake up in the hours to my father trying to penetrate me sexually. Hold me down in the bed. And have sex with me and tell me, say, him wife now have no sex with him, so him have to do it with me. Now when you understand Daddy don't touch me there, I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father though. My life has been a hell since that moment. And from that moment, I begin to fight for myself because I have to say, yo, if me drop, too much I go drop with me. So I have to hold it down. So I hold it for the sake of everything and everyone and been holding it for the sake of everything and everyone. When are we going to break this generational curse of rape and incest in our family then? And continue to re-victimize the people them who go through the darkest things them. Uno not dead when them things they happen. Uno not dead when them things they happen. But uno dead if you laugh after we. Uno dead if you thump we down and kick we down and re-victimize we. Because we choose not to be a victim of the circumstances. I have been trying to get my family to bring Derek Morgan to the book to say, why did you do that? And when is it going to stop in our family them? The good family members them need to come together and show out the bad family members them who continue to do things like these and grow all kind of terrible victims of society. And instead of there is some people there to help, to fix it and to fix people like myself who have to live with this for the rest of my life. Me have to live with this for the rest of my life. While me have a brother named Merrick Morgan, who is also a victim of rape in the family. Him is going to come on social media and see me put up a text, a post about rape of our children here in Jamaica and the fact that we do not want homosexuality to legalize down here because too much pervert in our high places down here. My brother is going to text. None of them never come out and can defend me yet. With all of what me I go through. But my brother is going to come on social media underneath me post and write, say, if ignorant people like Queen Ifrica, Merrick Morgan, me tell you in a private, say you never did go get where me never did go take it no more from the Morgan family. And if the good Morgan them in the Morgan family do not stand up and defend the good name of the Morgan family, because even though Derek Morgan is the head of the family and everybody is protecting Derek Morgan is a pervert. My father, Derek Morgan, is a pervert. You know, hear me say me never ever go stop. You know, hear me say it's a purpose and a reason God have me for. And comes what me. The truth must realize, and some of the children them in Jamaica must be free from this rape we no have we down here. You know things so me can't talk my story, man. I have one. I have a story, but I refuse to suffer in silence while the people that hurt me behave like nothing never happened. And want me to mad out, and want me to lose myself, and want me to go turn whore and prostitute and don't love myself. I am not what happened to me. These things happen to me. It does not define me. So I want to tell anyone that is watching this right now, say, the things that happen to you in life should not define you, but should help you to be a better person for yourself first and then for your surroundings. I love my family. I've been trying for years since the incident happened with my father to get the family to sit him down and to ask him why he did it and if he's going to say sorry. And all them do is defend him. My other brother, when he Courtney Morgan, him call my phone and threaten me. Say our father not going to be a martyr for me. So why I'm going to fly, come to Jamaica, come do me. Courtney Morgan, me did promise you to. So me never ever go take it no more in silence. But I have people that judge me and I make it look like me just want to get up and come talk about domestic issues and talk about family issues. I live what I'm talking about. I've lived it and conquered it and survived it. So that I can sit here and tell you, say, you can overcome any darkness where you go through in your life. You can overcome it. Don't make nobody re-victimize you after them rape you. If a lesbian rape you, if a homosexual person rape you, you don't have to give them your soul in return because of that. All you have to do is turn to the Almighty Creator, whoever you conceive Him to be, and ask Him to be there in your life. You go check my track record, no man. You go check where Queen Ifrica do, no man. And that's why them fight me so, because them don't want the people to realize that there's a way out of darkness, man. There's a way out of darkness, man. And we cannot sit down and make them continue to do this to us as victims of this society, man. Because it's not fair for you to victimize someone and then want them to turn around and defend you and defend what you're doing. It's not fair. So when the them see me take up this, me not take up this because me I look no friend from no one. Me I take up this because I want some little girl and some little boy, if you know say. You can't overcome incest. You can't overcome rape. You can't overcome abuse by loving yourself. And when I say love yourself, I mean like seriously loving yourself for real, no matter how you feel. Sometimes you feel like hang yourself. Sometimes you feel like jump off or somewhere. Sometimes you feel like why me even did born in the first place, and then something else come in your head and say, because God have a purpose for you. And we have to heal ourselves. Jamaican people, and we have to heal ourselves. I am turning to you because I'm not turning to them. I'm turning to you, the people, because I'm not turning to the satanic movement. I'm not surrendering to the devil. I will never surrender to the devil. I will never surrender to the devil. I give everything to the Almighty Creator who make all things. One, two, no. The families them can start heal by people in the families them accepting the wrongs them in the family them where them a do. And family members start protect the wrongdoers them in the family them. Call them out. Call them out. This is why we have so much predators, because the victim them so afraid and ashamed because of what people are going to think about them. And my family even go as far as to say a lie me I tell Pan Derek Morgan. Some of them say a lie me I tell and why would I make me, them I say me allow him to do that to me. Me just want to meet my father and know my father and can boast me have a father in my life. And that him do to me. And a me wrong. And a me them I say wrong. And me them I tell fi quiet. And me them I tell fi go one side. And me them I tell say, alright, Queen, love it. And every day I get up and look around me. I see so much people we are suffer the same thing when me are suffer and don't know who to talk to or where to turn. I don't know, I come tell me say me fi go silent and go do music. I hate me fi hate music. I hate me fi hate music. But me never make none of that make me hate music. Me use music as my tool for heal me. That's why me sing them so healing. You know, listen, me sing them and you can heal. Because of my heart and my soul then come from. When me in my darkest moments, then me find the best things them to write about. I saw me survive. I saw me save myself to this point now where if me just walk with so, no one now gonna know them. I gonna just think say Queen Ifrica buckle to pressure and walk away. She chat too much so them run her off her internet. I am doing this for every Brittany Goff them and Ivan them and Queenie them and Amari them. You remember me tell you that? And them woman them me identify with. I feel them struggles me identify with. But I always say you don't have to be a victim of your circumstance. You can rise above it and find better ways to heal and protect yourself. And that's the little secret you never know about me why I stay so. Me not believe in a giving up. Me not believe so you can't have a better outcome for things. Me not believe them thing there. Me believe so no matter how wicked you get, you must can find a way to make it better for everybody in the situation. When music business full of predator. And that's why most of them don't want to come forward and come talk for them, because them have some things where them do which part they don't want no one come talk. And then the people where them do it too, after just the one side are wither away. And I wonder why them have to go through that. Me refuse to be no victim of society. Me refuse to sell my soul. Me refuse to bow down to the devil for no reason. So when time uno no stand up with me, that is when them laugh off of me and I say, the people no want to hear what we are say. So them turn on from we. Because it look like we can help you to feel better about yourself. So, that is just one of my story. But me did have to talk to that stinking something they were named, the one we downtown. That's why them pick Philip, because I couldn't understand why this Derek Morgan name yeah, just pop up and come and aunt me pan all the way me have a aunt me already with the Derek Morgan name when me have a deal with in a private. So the Morgan family, you can't go call Derek Morgan now and ask him what is Queen Ifrica talking about online. Because me try years to fix it in a private and all you do, I trample me down. So me I get trampled down in a private and me I get trampled down in a public. Simply because me refuse to be a part. Simply because me refuse to be a victim and come out and come play a victim role. So when you see me, you don't have to hear me now. You can't just know, say, yeah, man, a queen that she got through enough, but she keep up her head in the sky. I love my country, I love my culture, I not believe, I will never believe, say every Jamaican was a slave. Every Jamaican was not a slave, and every Jamaican did not leave Africa as a slave. The majority of black people down here, we are suffer because of the free people where we be and who we be and the kind of people where we no matter what we do it. We no can't make we dead, we no can't make we give up God, we no can't make we walk away from God. That's why we no go into the church them and take away the church them from we, because of the church them we used to turn to when we never have nowhere to turn. So we no take a church. And when we go in a Rasta house and think say Rasta house was the place of safety. My stepfather raped me 3 days. My stepfather, Ashley Iron, seeing drugs me and rape me for 3 days straight, unconscious. Are we going to still sit down here in this country and hear story after story after story after story about the many dark and dirty things that happen on this island and continue to turn a blind eye same way? None of the women organization them never, because of how me want to engage, to say this thing must be solution based. If we are going to say we are going to advocate for children, we must make sure say when we finish, them little mind and them little heart supposed to have fixed for true. Seeing them things are supposed to real. Nadine Spence them, Dayan Harris them take me and them turn me in a CDA ambassador. And because them say me serious with it and not just clout me and look off fight, all of them pull back because me did willing to expose some of the perverts them were plagued with children them. When we were supposed to sign to the United Nations, to UNICEF as an ambassador, a brother from out of Jamaica aid support call the UNICEF and tell them say they must not let me be an ambassador because me homophobic Jamaica. Archibald Garden and Milton Walker You two guys are responsible for putting out a fake news around my name, say my visa taken away. Because I go to the Grand Gala and say no homosexuality in my country and we must leave ganja alone. And this is why my career is the way it is. I mean, never bow because I did it. It was not something that happened as an accident. I did it. So I was willing to take and pay the price. Me did willing to pay the price because I know where that going to happen when I go to Grand Gala. I know where that going to happen when I go to Grand Gala and say what I say. And if you don't notice, everything when I say, it cost me. As me open my mouth and you see, as long as me quiet, everything alright. As me get up, me see Nicki Minaj over there, so I give this little dirty pervert man where police supposed to go investigate. Seeing, she picked that out of my country to come and associate with. And uno still depend here, so I come talk about Queen Ifrica love drama and love mix up. Well, when time me walk away, uno can know say I know because me did afraid. Or because me fed up, or because me give up, I go just know say, nah get me soul here. And if say the people them no want to hear me, and the people them not defend me, well, I saw then. Some we just love everything and just go all a vibe in my privacy. Because me have a privacy. But everywhere me go, people say, Queen, don't stop what you're doing, we need you, we hear you, we are listening, So you, the people, have to go show me now, say, you not hear me, you not listen to me, because this thing here is a thing where, you see, those of us who invested with our heart, it rough we, because of our heart, we are invest. We are take ourselves out of the picture, and I say it worth it. To help someone who can't help themselves. But me also a flesh and blood, you know what I mean?